everyone, it's Imani. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming to watch this one. So today I wanted to give you all my top 5 tips for working from home. I've been working from home for almost 2 months now, which is insane to me. I can't believe it. I'm in shock, honestly, that this has gone on for so long. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like working from home, but when I first started, it was a lot. I was shocked, I was confused, and most importantly, unprepared. And for those reasons, I felt like giving my top 5 tips, just something that I've learned in the course of, I would say, a month and a half, basically, on how to just make this adjustment easier for you. You may be just starting, or you have been working from home for a little while now and you kind of got a little groove, but you need the extra push, you need some extra advice, and I'm your girl. I'm gonna help you out with that. So if you're interested in these 5 tips, keep on watching. Oh, and may I add, if you're in school, I know the semester is practically ending at this point, but there's some colleges, you know, start their semesters later. So I know that you all are remotely learning as well. You can use these tips. It's literally the same thing, it's just a different type of work, but it's the same thing. So you can use these tips as well. So let me jump into it. So my tip number 1 is don't stay in bed. Y'all, I know it's hard. I mean, you're working from home. You can literally work from anywhere. But honestly, try not to work in your bed. Realistically, it's just, you're not going to be as productive. You may still feel tired if you lay in your bed. And I know it's hard because there's days where I'm working from home and I'm just like, yo, I cannot take this anymore. I don't feel like getting up today. I don't feel like working today. I still go to work, but it's just, it's a drag. And sometimes I'm like, honestly, let me just pull my laptop up and I'll work in my bed. But it's not good. You're more than likely going to be less productive. And if you have a TV in your room, you're more than likely going to turn it on. For me, I really try to work from this computer and not my laptop, because if I have my laptop, I'll more than likely sit in my living room, or I'll sit in my bedroom or sit or lay in my bed and work, and then I'll have my TV on and I'm less productive. So really try not to stay in your bed. I know it's hard, but it's better if you're at a table sitting up like this and working. You're more attentive to what you're doing and you're less distracted. Because let's be real here, if you're in your bed, more than likely you'll lay in the bed with the laptop like on your abdomen area and you'll try to work, or you'll have it to the side of you and you're using one hand to scroll. I know, I caught y'all, but that's what I'm saying. That's why it's best if we try our best to just go to a desk or our designated area and work that way, because you'll be more productive. And especially during this time, you want to be productive as possible, because when things go back to normal, your boss may do a review with you and you want to show that you worked really hard during our time of uncertainty. So I really suggest being an all-star during this time, and the best way to do that is to not stay in your bed. Tip number 2 for you is to have a routine. I can't stress this enough, y'all. Having a routine is super important. I don't care if you're a type A personality. I don't know the other personalities, but let's just say type B or C. It doesn't matter what personality you are, you need a routine. For me personally, if I don't have a routine, I feel less productive and it annoys me, honestly. I feel like I failed myself. I start saying, how could you do this to yourself? I start shaming myself, which is not good. But I say all that to say having a routine is important. It actually will help you stay on track with what you want to do and what you need to do. And what you need to do is go to work, and what you need to do is study if you're in school, and, you know, be on Zoom for those meetings and classes, right? Am I right? So that having a routine will help with that. I am going to do a detailed morning routine soon. I will do a video on that, but just to give y'all some insight, I usually wake up like an hour and a half, depending on how I feel. I actually don't set alarms anymore, because luckily my job's pretty flexible with when I can clock on. Obviously I don't clock on at like 1 in the afternoon. That's insane. But the latest I'll clock in is like 10. So I wake up when my body wants me to wake up, and then, I'll make myself some tea or some coffee or a smoothie, whatever is, my thing, and then I'll log on. And within that time frame, I have my to-do list and I'm ready to tackle on the day. And after work, I'll work out, or, I'll edit a video, film a video, and then I'll watch some TV to wind down. But me having a routine helps me do that. If I don't have a routine, then I might just, be way off track and stressed. And during this time, we need to keep our stress levels low, because when you're stressed, you are more inclined to get sick, and we don't want that. So really try to keep your stress levels low with the routine, because having a routine, especially if you have children or someone that you're taking care of, it can help you keep them on track and keep you on track, and your schedule isn't colliding. Because working from home, you have a lot of antennas that you don't realize. You may be like, oh, I can cook lunch, when it's time for me to do lunch, or I can cook it throughout the day. And yes, that's cool. But if you have a routine, you can prep your meal from your lunch from the night before. So it's just working from home, you kind of can be laxed, and a lot of antennas can throw you off, but having a routine will keep you on track, and your antennas will still be there, but you'll know how to keep them in line. Now, tip number 3 is real simple, but I felt like I needed to say it. Get dressed. Get dressed. Get dressed. I can't stress this enough. Like, I know we're working from home, but nobody wants to see your pajamas or you in your robe, because you're going to look real comfortable, and everybody going to be jealous as to why you got a robe on and everybody else, look like they ready to work. People are definitely going to look at you sus. And so I say this to say, get dressed. You don't have to look like you're getting dressed to go to church on a Sunday, but just, like a cute top like what I have on, and some leggings or sweats, and you're good to go. Like, you don't have to have on a full outfit, but look at least presentable from the waist up. Nobody, don't wear your pajamas to work. Those are your sleep clothes, not your work clothes. And honestly, you being dressed, you're actually going to feel better. I know there's days where I just get up and I just lounge around in my pajamas. Like, listen, we're human. We all have those days. And when I do have those days, I don't do anything. So my point is that if you go to work like that, you're not going to want to do anything either. So really try your best to, dress it up a little bit, whether it's a cute t-shirt and maybe some earrings like what I have on, or a necklace. Guys, just a nice t-shirt, like you go into the movies or something. Just dress it up a little bit. You don't have to wear a blazer and all that. Nobody's asking you to do that. I mean, I don't know if your job's asking you to do that, but I'm not asking y'all to do that. But just put a little effort into your appearance. I'm telling you, you will feel a lot better. Tip number 4, set boundaries. I can't stress this enough, y'all. If you don't take anything else from my video, even though you should take all 5, but if you don't take all of them, please take tip number 4. Setting boundaries is super important. During this time of uncertainty, we're confined to these 4 walls. And just because you close your laptop doesn't mean that your phone isn't going to ring. And it doesn't mean that work will stop. But you have to set boundaries. Especially because since we're confined to these 4 walls, which is our home, we don't physically leave work. Literally, like, yes, I can shut my computer off, walk out my office, and yes, I've left work. But it's literally around the corner from my bedroom. So did I really leave work? Not really. So I say that to say that sometimes it's hard to set boundaries. You get consumed in your work. You want to do a good job, especially because you don't have that face-to-face interaction with your coworkers. So you're trying to go above and beyond and just make sure that you're showing that you're a team player. But at the same time, your health comes first. One way to set boundaries is to set a lunchtime for yourself. every day. Like, you can put it in your calendar so that your coworkers aren't calling you, because you know that's your first line of contact. Nobody can run to your cubicle or run to your office and say, hey, now they have to call you. But if you're not setting those boundaries, such as putting in your calendar that you're on lunch, you know, you're just opening up easy access for yourself, and that can just add stress to it. I also suggest clocking, like, seriously, clock out. Like, no, if your hours are 9 to 5, your hours are 9 to 5. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be times where work is extra busy. I know when my job first started, implementing the work from home policy, things were hectic. When I tell you I was so stressed, things were hectic. But I had to set boundaries for myself. I had to set a time, you know, when I was going to eat. I had to know once I left work, if I got an email and it wasn't urgent, like somebody needed me to do it right then and there, I wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? Like, if I saw an email from work, I'm like, I'm not even looking at it. I deleted the notification off my phone so I couldn't see it, can't click it, nothing. Oh, clear. You know, like as soon as the notification came in, clear. You have to do these things for yourself because, like I said before, we don't have that physical boundary set where you're commuting to work, and when you leave work, that's it. Literally, you're either walking out of your office, or you're walking away from your dining table or wherever, you know, you're working, and that's it. But you still kind of have that connection. So really try to set boundaries for yourself and make time for yourself. The CEO of my company suggested, you know, at least going out for 30 minutes on a walk. I know some of you all might be wary of that a little bit, but just setting boundaries for yourself. And also, since we are working from home, if you want to take like 15-minute breaks every hour, that's okay. You're making it up. And because you're working from home, it's okay if you stay on your computer an extra 5 minutes because you're home. You're not rushing to get home. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to take like an extra 5-minute break every hour, you can do that. You can set, you know, increments for yourself to take breaks and, you know, just relieve that stress, because this is just a stressful time. You know, it's stressful for more people. It's less stressful for some, but it is a stressful time, and you really have to take care of yourself first. If your company cares about you, they're going to say that. And if they're not saying that, when this lockdown is up, you better look for a new job. Honestly, I'm so serious. You better look for a new job. So I say this to say, set boundaries. It's super important, and you'll feel a lot better when you set those boundaries. I've had, you know, people tell me, oh, I didn't eat today. I'm like, wait, what? What you mean you didn't eat? Oh, work was just swamped, and, you know, it just, you know, time got away from me. No, set them boundaries. Set them boundaries, because work will always be there. Work will always be there. But if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to go to work. So really try to set those boundaries so that you aren't feeling as stressed. Tip number 5, get the stuff you need. Since we don't know when things will go back to normal, we really need to make ourselves feel comfortable in our new office environment. Whether that's contacting your IT's department to make sure you have all the software you need so that you can work properly, or if that's just purchasing cute little knickknacks just to make your desk or workstation just a little bit more exciting to go to, do what you have to do. Some companies may reimburse you for it. It doesn't hurt to ask, you know, especially if you have a company card. Just ask your boss, like, hey, I saw this, want to know if I could purchase it and put it on my expense report because, you know, we're working from home now. You'll be surprised. They may honor it. Last week, I actually purchased a office chair because my back was hurting and I just could not take it anymore. So I say that to say that, you know, always make yourself feel comfortable in your workstation. Like, I know, you know, your cubicle may look all jazzed up. Do the same thing for your workstation. It doesn't hurt. And like I said, we don't know when things are going back to normal. So get the stuff that you need so that you can work 100%. All right, y'all, those were all my 5 tips. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, please like, please comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And if you have any additional tips, link them down below in the comment section. We can all learn from each other. I'm always looking for new tips on how to just be more efficient with our new normal. So if you have any, just list them down below. Thank you so much for getting to the end of this video. If you did, comment the word done, you know, just letting me know that you did. And if you did subscribe, let me know. And I hope to see you all in my next video. I love you guys. Please stay safe out there. I will see you soon. Bye.